Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. So, we are finally continuing on with the recorded series. As most of you know that tune into the stream series, I've had a lot of PC issues for the past month or so, and it's actually been that long since we had a recorded episode. It's been about 30 days or so. I don't want to go much further, much deeper into this series, but I do want to finish it. And so I thought we would at least finish by perhaps building a Horde base. I am totally lost as to where we were at and what we were doing on this series. I tried to kind of watch my episode a little bit and the last episode that was published and see where we're at. I know I need to repair my chainsaw. We need some wood. I have 6 repair kits left. That looks pretty good. 13 duct tape, 56 bones. So if we had a chem lab, I might even be able to make that in a fire. Can you make glue in a fire? I think you can, but it might take twice the resources to do it. No? Is it 1-to-1? And it's 1-to-1? Really? That's incredible. Well, why don't we just go ahead and start doing that now? I need to make some water first, some murky water. And there's snowballs, and there's snow. So let's get that kicking, just to have some more glue on hand. You get some fuel up in the fire. And murky water. All right. Then I think chrysanthemum. I'm pretty sure I planted a little garden. Want to get that going again. That's all the jars that I had to my name. I guess we could go out and get some sand from somewhere. Tiny little bit of cobblestone, so I could perhaps build some form of a Horde base to start taking on the Horde in our own structure, because you know, oh, there's 1,000 cobblestone right there. Okay. Let's see how many flagstone block we could actually make out of what we have here. 353. I just don't think that's enough. I think we're going to need to gather some more resources before doing that. But what I could do is go ahead and start crafting these, have them ready to go. And actually, I'll cancel that. If I can make 353, let's make 250 of those. And we'll save the last bit for maybe some other pieces that we might need. Another thing that I know I would need would be some bars. We're going to need some iron bars. How many of those could we make? 24? Let's make 12. I think 12 sounds like the number that we need. But I'm going to go out here with the chainsaw. It's going to be a little dangerous. I know my shotgun's almost broken. I don't have a mining helmet. Hopefully the gamma is okay for you all. But we're going to probably spawn in some nasties with this chainsaw. That's just my guess. Hopefully sound is good. It's all dialed in. I have another part on the way for the old PC. So maybe in the next day or two, we'll have things completely resolved over here. I'll be back to a dual PC setup. If not, we'll just make the best of it for what we have. But I appreciate your support and understanding over the past several weeks while I'm kind of going through what I'm going through. Any other trees I should... Oh my goodness, she's feral. Oh my goodness. I think I just woke up the entire area of zombies. I don't see any more zombies. But I do have a bicycle. Let me get on that bicycle, and in the very least, I could ride away from the zombies. I need to check my ammo. I didn't even look to see how many shells I had. 81. Well, we could use those for day-to-day. I can use my bow for the Horde if this little base works out that I have planned. But I remember the last thing I said when I was watching a review of the last episode is that I need a lot of wood. There's a dog. Is that a dog? That is a dog. Well, I got the TIE fighter sound, so I think he's dead. Alright, we're going to need a lot more clay and stone as well. Maybe I can go gather some of that up. Alright, there are a couple more bones right there. We need the bones. We certainly don't need to be encumbered, though. I'm going to throw all that out. I hear another zombie. I don't see another zombie. He's probably hiding on the other side of this tree over here somewhere. As soon as I break out this chainsaw, he's going to come running. Well, look at the durability on this one quality chainsaw, though. Isn't that incredible? I've already cut down enough to get I don't know, several hundred wood. And the meter for durability is barely even moved at all. Oh, there's a spider zombie coming this way. I guarantee you he's feral too. He's feral. Let's jump back on our bicycle here and ride away. We're gonna ride this way. Get away from Mr. Spider. Those things should be called tree frog zombies, though, not spider zombies. Tree frog zombies. They look like they hop around like a tree frog. Not like a spider. I guess there's a such thing as a jumping spider. Look at that, 1916 wood. Just that fast. So I think what we'll do is we'll just gather some more stone. We'll gather some more clay. I forgot where my little clay pit is at. My little sand pit, digging hole, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to get this on my belt. The frames aren't going to do me any good as far as getting away from zombies. I could probably just jump on my bike and ride away. But I need to really think about how we're going to do this moving forward. I would at least love to get through the 21-day Horde, which is rapidly approaching. And also, it's going to be hard for me to keep track of my recording time now, because I guess I need to start setting a timer on my phone or something. With this single PC setup, I can't see my recording time. I guess I might just gauge it by the day, because we are on 30-minute days, folks. Don't forget that. This is the 30-minute day series. I know a lot of people probably tune in and they think, oh, well, it looks normal to me, but it's half the time of what the normal person would play on with a 60-minute day, and much, much faster than the 120s that you see some people covering. 30-minute days just speeds things along. You don't have as much time to prepare yourself from horde to horde, which is, it really does amp up the difficulty in Alpha 17. Probably wasn't much of a difference on Alpha 16 or 15 if you were to do a 30-minute day, but it is certainly a huge difference here on Alpha 17. So I don't know where my little pit was that I dug. I thought it was somewhere close by here, though. If we can find that, I don't want to just go digging holes all over the place. I want to have a nice, consistent spot to dig in. Let's see if we can't find that real fast. I probably should have skipped back a few episodes and looked through to see exactly where it was at. Is it right over here? No. Well, for the little bit of clay that I need, how much stone am I up to? 282. That's not a lot. Let me just dig a hole right here real fast. Get a bit more clay. I know it's dark, folks. I have the gamma turned up about as much as I'm comfortable turning it up. I don't want it to be so super bright that I get that. Your gamma's too high. I don't want to get that. But now I'm probably going to get, your gamma's too low now. Probably going to get that. It's okay. Just bear with me. The sun's coming out. The sun will come out tomorrow. Here in just a moment. It's 3:40, 3:41. Dig this out. Dig just a few more clicks here of it. And take a look at my skill points. I have no skill points, but I'm almost another level. I don't even know where we're at here. Grease monkey, I was good. I could do the mini bike. I could craft that. And boy, we should go ahead and craft that mini bike. The one thing we're going to be short on is going to be gas, though. I don't know where to get any more gas from. We don't need a cement mixer. I've rarely even used cement on Alpha 17. Iron tools, workbench, iron armor. So we're kind of good there. We have a good point, 3 points in bartering. That's great. Not too concerned about the lucky looter right now. But this, I absolutely want to get this next tier. I have to be strength level 5. In order to get that, we need 3 points. Yeah, we need 3 points to get that. So 4, 5. We need about 6 levels to get to the next tier of that. And we'll just have to make do with what we have right now. We'll be fine for what we're trying to accomplish. But I'd love to get something up and going by the day 21 Horde. I just don't think it's going to be possible with these 30-minute days. I think time is going by too quickly for me to be able to build something. What are our flagstone blocks looking like? We've already crafted all 252. Our iron block should be ready. I tell you what, since they are ready and crafted, I may actually be able to go ahead and build something. Like right now, build something. And if I can get enough cobblestone crafted, I should be able to upgrade that to cobblestone, from flagstone to cobblestone. I'm going to go ahead and eat this bacon and eggs. I'm hungry, so might as well eat it. Dig just a little bit more clay here. This is slow going with an iron shovel. I'm spoiled now on the Always Run series, stream series. I have a 6 quality auger. Boy, I'm level 120 or something like that on there. Now I'm thirsty. I went from hungry to thirsty. Let's drink some water. Let's get that all topped off. Make that stamina jump on up. I'm actually going to eat a boiled meat too. Wash that water down with a piece of meat. This is what I'm going to do. And dig just a tiny little bit more. What are we up to now? We're up to 772. I'd love to hit 1,000. If I could just hit 1,000, so I can make that cobblestone to upgrade our Horde base, and then we'll be set. I'm going to show you a super simple way to take on the Horde. Now, we've made this base, and we've actually surpassed the day 49 Horde on the Always Run series using this base out of cobblestone. It's not concrete, it's not steel. Some of it's concrete, but I don't think it really needs to be. I did it that way just to prevent the cop explosions in case some did. Now, the difference is on the Always Run series, we have increased the efficiency by adding dart traps and by adding electric fence posts. So that would be the difference between what I'm going to craft, create, build here, and what we have over there. But I absolutely believe that it will work on this series with no dart traps and no fence posts. Maybe if we make it far enough on the series, we could purchase some electric fence posts from the trader. Maybe even a generator. I may even have a generator already. I don't know. I'll have to check my inventory when I get back to the base and find out. But it's going to be the easiest way for you to start out your maybe 14. And probably if you're playing on 60-minute days, or some of you may be playing on 90 or 120, you could absolutely have this done by the 7-day Horde, definitely by the 14-day Horde, only because I am doubled up on time here. Is it harder for me, or half time? I'm sorry, I said doubled up, but my time is half of normal. Did it push me back to the 21-day Horde and all the other things we did too. We spent a lot of time doing things that I would not normally do, such as exploring the house with the giant pig in it, which I don't think we ever went back and killed that giant pig, but that's something else I'd like to do. I'd like to go back over there because many of you said that the pigs would all respawn in that house. I know zombies are going to respawn too, and boy, I tell you what, that was a tricky episode making it through that house with all the zombies at nighttime running at me. So I'm going to go ahead and make some cobblestone rock. And don't forget too, folks, where I have settled over here is, it looks like the forest, but it is actually the wasteland biome. That's why you're going to see all feral zombies. You're going to see, oh, there's our garden. You're going to see bears, zombie bears, dogs, all that stuff right over here. And that's why you're seeing that, is because technically this is not the forest that you all have come to know. So let me get this last boulder right here. We'll probably build a Horde base. How far is my other base? Yeah, we'll build it right here. If the zombies spawn over, they shouldn't mess with my actual base. They should come over to this Horde defense that I'm about to build. So do I have any wood frames? I don't have many. Let's see. Wood frame. How many of those could I make? 1,000. Let's make 50 more. 50 more, just so I can get a layout. I'm going to pause the cobblestone. We're going to start that back up. 600. Nice, 4 minutes. Gonna get my pickaxe off the belt, get those, and see if we can't lay this place out here. So we're gonna go to the west, from east to west with it. So it would be right there. And I'm gonna do this. That's 3, that's 4, all right, that's 5. I like the 5 height on it. I think that's the best way of doing it. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119 and a 4, and the bars hang over this. Okay, so we're building this thing. I'm kind of curious because I don't remember exactly how we did it on our Always Run series. I think we started off with just the big bad, you know, all upgraded. I don't know. I don't remember how exactly we did it. But I remember thinking that, you know, I could do this. There's a vulture in the air. I could do this without having to have fence post. Boy, this is going to be tricky to hit him. I wonder if a vulture can become feral. Are there feral vultures? Does anyone know? He knows I'm looking at him. You know what I mean? He knows I'm looking at him. Oh, if I could hit him with this thing. Oh, yes, sir. Get out of here. I probably should kill that guy with my club instead of wasting my arrows. I think I'm using steel arrows. I think I am using steel arrows. I also see a zombie right there and a zombie right there, but we're not going to worry about them. So this is the distance away. We'd have a bar. Let me go ahead and make this number right here. I wonder if I should actually make it 5 wide or if we should just do this 3 wide. We may just make this thing 3 wide. I think I could make it work with 3 wide. I don't know why we'd have to be any bigger than that. So here, same thing. Put that down. If I run over time today over the allotted 30-minute time slot that I usually get, then you all understand. I kind of just want to get this done. So I'm going to focus on this for the next 10 minutes or so. See if we can't actually get this thing built on today's episode. So here, let's replace this with flagstone. Two, three, 4. All right. 5. Oh boy, he's getting close, isn't he? I wonder if we can kill this guy with a club. I'm sure he's feral. I don't want to die. I can't run because I'm encumbered. Are you feral, sir? Hello? Oh, you're not feral. Okay, well that wasn't too bad then. As long as he's not feral, I can handle him with my club with no skill points. Okay, so there's that. I need to get my hammer. And let me jump on the bike. Nice thing is our base is right here. Well, we need to get that thing finished up too. That looks kind of rough. Looks like it's a half-built base, which it really is. So I'm going to unlock the door. Going to go in here. Let's throw some stuff in a storage chest. Like this stuff here. The extra bit of clay I have, we can put in there. And boy, we got a good bit of cobblestone. All right, then we have the iron bars, which is really why I came back over here. And we continue smelting down that iron. Gonna get the jars put in there. Our fire ran out, but that's okay. Because now, let me close this door. Now I can take the bones and I can take the murky water and put this in there like that. I swear it shows 1 and 1, just like the chem lab. So look at that. There you go, folks. That's going to be an extra 47 glue for us. How many minutes did that say? Okay, not long at all. A hammer. There's my hammer. I was wondering where my hammer was hanging. All right, so we got that. And I'm going to eat another boiled meat, try to get that stamina up just a tad more. How are we doing on meat? We're doing really good on meat because of the, you know, that place that we went with the super corn and all. So we're good there. Oh, chrysanthemum. I wanted to plant some of that. I'm not going to have time for that today. Let's just focus on what we have going on here. I don't want to have any squirrel moments. So you all call me out for squirrel moments in today's episode. All right, so let's take a look at how I can do this exactly. let's look at it from this perspective. And let's get our bars on our belt. I can't really afford to mess this up because I don't have a whole lot of iron to be just kind of throwing away. Okay, so there's that. And we still want to stay with the advanced placement, but I want to put the bars, and the bars need to be up and down, in the middle at least. They need to be up and down. Doesn't matter anywhere else. Yeah, we're going to need to put some on the sides too, but we'll do that in a minute. My goodness, how many ways can you turn these things? Okay, there it is. All right, actually, I think we're going to need more than 12. I don't know that for sure, but it's feeling like we're going to need more than 12. Can I make this jump? We're down to 5, so 4, 3. And then, well, we were left with a weird number here. I'll need one more bar. I'll need one more bar to complete this, because I think that's good there. Now I just need to get that. I need to get a wooden frame to build myself up. And this. And that one. Okay, so we need one more bar. Let's go make another bar real fast and come back and put the finishing touches on this thing. I don't need a door. I worry about doors on a structure like this with the mechanics and how we're trying to do what we're doing. I worry that a door is going to trigger them to try to get through it. I know some of you said that it wouldn't, but I've never had an issue doing it the way that I'm doing it now. So we'll just continue on with this particular method that I'm using. 30 seconds for a bar? What? It takes forever. It's just a bar. I guess it's pretty magical that I can just make anything. I can just tell it, hey, make some of these, and it'll make it for me. Well, we do have an AK-47. I need to make more iron arrowheads because it looks like right now we're down to 14 arrows. That's another thing I should queue up while we're here. Iron arrowheads. How many can I make? 109? Is that all? Let's make 60. Let's make 60. Oh, wait a minute. That's a big number. Oh, yeah, 1,000. Okay, okay. So let's do another 100. There's our iron bar, and while I'm on the way out, I'll check for feathers. What are we doing on feathers here? Feathers, 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 feathers. Feathers, 205. All right, so we're good. So we can make a bunch of arrows for Horde Night. That's great. We'll have that on our side. And I'm actually going to do this, folks. Weather, rain, 0. Yes, I'm going to turn that off. It's probably hard enough for you to see with me doing this single PC game capture thing as it is, than to have to struggle with the rain as well. Plus the fact that I'm technically in the wasteland biome right here, not in the, I'm not in the forest like you would imagine. All right, so I'm going to copy that rotation, stick that there. That way I can see out of the sides. All right, let me make some ladders. Ladder. And the most important part of this whole thing is I need to upgrade this all to cobblestone. Just like that. This is absolutely the easiest way on Alpha 17, I think, to take on a Horde. And you could do it out of wood early game, too. You can make it out of wood. I don't encourage you to do it that way, but just because cobblestone's so easy to come by. I mean, you could do that with a stone axe and a stone shovel. You could get enough cobblestone to make this, you know, out of flagstone to start out with. Now, I do want to upgrade these. And notice also I made this out of one giant solid block. That's just so if they do decide to kind of beat on this thing here. While I'm doing this, let me make some spikes. Doggone it. There we go. Spikes. How many could we make? 93. Let's make 40 spikes. Let's make 40 spikes. That should be enough to kind of completely encompass this thing in spikes. Notice zombies go for the weak spot. So if you don't upgrade something or you don't have spikes around something, they have a tendency to want to go for that spot. So I try to surround it all except for the spot where I'm going to be building the ladder. Let me get that grass out of the way. You can't upgrade with the grass in the way. Need Logan's lawn care service out here to take care of that. Doggone it, you call them, they may or may not show up. Need to report them to the Better Business Bureau. I guess you'd have to tune into the stream series to know what I'm talking about there. But anyway, all right, so we have a few more blocks left here to get this done. That is done. Let's put our ladders on the back of the base here, like so. And I guess it's safe to put one right there. I can jump up there. The zombie should not be able to jump up there, but I can. Okay, let's just scrap that. We're going to throw this out. We're going to get the flagstone blocks on my belt. I'm going to build my way up here in the center so I can kind of see down on top of it. And I'm going to make this thing super small. The only thing I need to be able to do is to be able to walk out onto the bars. Let me connect this so it's not adding extra weight. I don't want to collapse anything here. I absolutely could collapse something if I'm not careful. And we could make it so we could come up top too, but that's not necessary. I know it's a little if you're claustrophobic, this is probably not the way you want to do it. But I'll show you what I mean. Look at this. So this is all tiny, right? We could even put some ramps in here. If you want to add, I tell you what, let's do it. Just for the sake of looking less, looking a little larger, so you're not so cramped for space. Let me get my pickaxe out. It should only take a few whacks to break some flagstone. Hopefully we don't have a collapse here, though. That would be awful if we got a collapse. Okay, no collapse. Let's get this. Let's put our ramp right here. Do this. Now, because it's just me, you know, I can make it small like this. If you want to have more people in the same place, of course, you're going to have to make it like a 5x5 instead of a 3x3. And you'll have more room to stand at the end. But it's a very specific mechanic as to how this works, folks. And you'd have to look at my stream series or continue watching this series, but you'd have to watch the stream series to know how it works. Specifically, the sponsor stream series that we did several weeks ago now. Okay, so that opens it up a little bit for us. You know what I mean? I don't need it. I don't need it. As long as I can walk out here and I have that space, I'm good. I'm good. But we'll do it this way just for the sake of looking like it's a bit larger than what it actually is. I hope by doing what I'm about to do. Let me just do the way we did the other side. I don't want to have a collapse here. We shouldn't, but okay, there's that. All right. Nice. So also I'm going to upgrade all of this to cobblestone, because if we get a cop, it's very likely we're going to get a cop because we are in the wasteland biome. Want to make sure that the part that the bars are attached to is all upgraded. And we have plenty of cobblestone for such a tiny base. Look at that. We still have almost 1,000 left, right? Almost 1,000. Get this upgraded. Get that upgraded there. And the rest of it is, take a look at the front of it. Well, might as well just get the whole front. Might as well just upgrade the whole front. It's not going to matter if they break one of those blocks out. They break one of them out, it's fine. But I wonder if we have enough to actually upgrade the entire thing to cobblestone. That would be excellent, because really, on the Always Run series on the super high difficulty, they've not done any damage to it. So why not just go ahead and upgrade this bad boy? I was gonna say, I wonder if I can get that under the ladder, but you can. Look at that. Nice. Well, this is a fully upgraded, in my opinion, fully upgraded Horde defense. And you'll see on the next tier of this defense, if we make it that far in the series, it's kind of going to depend upon viewership and your likes and comments and all of that. But if we do make it that far, you know, you can see the next tier similar to what I have on the stream series, except for I think I want to try a different variant of what we have on there. Something that's a little bit different. And maybe we get to see it grow in stages versus me just having the resources and the levels and kind of slapping it all together. Well, that's 100% upgraded now. Look at that. 99.9, 100%. 100% upgraded. I'm going to take out this grass around here because we're going to actually put some spikes down around this part. And our spikes should be ready. They're ready. The most important spike that you can place on this base is right there. A second one right there. That's the most important one. And the where I just placed that one is a boo-boo. I did not mean to do that. How did I do that? Doggone it. Oh my, it took me down to 36 hit points. Now I'm going to be dehydrated. Ugh, bleeding my own blood. That's pitiful. Okay, back to the spikes again. I'm going to do that one there and this one here and bloop, 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 bloop. And we don't want to block off our ladder. I think it's safe to leave that one out right there. You could put a frame down and jump over it onto the ladder, but I don't think it's necessary. I've never had any issues. We could even get super fancy and do some angle blocks. You could do all kinds of things to this little base. But now that doesn't look like much, folks. But as long as I followed my previous design, and I think I did to the T, this should work. And they're going to hit that. Sometimes they're going to fall forward and they're going to fall into those spikes down there. We'll eventually upgrade those. We could even upgrade those right now to iron, but I don't think it's necessary. And you'll see what I mean. That's just to prevent them from running up and beating on that thing. But I tell you what, I'm going to back off from here. I'm going to take this off my belt. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to press F7. Yeah, F7. And we're going to get a nice little screenshot. And this is going to be the thumbnail for today's episode. How about that? We'll take another one from a different angle. Maybe this... Oh, we missed some blocks. We missed some blocks. I didn't know that. My bad. Let me get my hammer back on my belt. Take the axe off and the spikes. We don't need those anymore right now. Ooh, it's nighttime. Scary nighttime. Means they are running at us, though. Oh, doggone. Now that's going to make for a bad screenshot because the lights went out. That's the night the lights went out on Broadway. Wrong button. There, screenshot it. Maybe I can brighten that up a little bit in my editing software. And there it is, folks. Well, that'll be our Horde defense for the 21-day Horde, which is rapidly approaching. We'll be here in no time. I missed another block up there. We'll get that next time. Well, I thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, tuning in. I apologize about the long delay in between episodes, but we'll try to keep this a little bit more consistent. And as always, I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Some Saturdays they're in between. I encourage you to come check those out. The schedule will be down below. Have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located, ladies and gentlemen. And I will see you all next time.